Did you know that Pinterest can be an amazing way to getting your brand, your products, your services and name out there? Did you? Well, my name is Kalungi of JulesCowPoli.com, and today I'm going to share with you how to make the most of the new Pinterest. I'm going to give you some 6 super tips and maybe, with time permitting, a bonus. Hey Terry, welcome to this podcast. So today we're going to focus on Pinterest. We're focusing on Pinterest because when you think about the 70 plus million new Pinterest users worldwide, with 10 million daily active users. I mean, some of these numbers, I think people just kind of don't understand just how powerful it can be. If you could get even 1% of that fraction coming to your content, consuming your content and sharing your content every blessed day from Pinterest, it is a powerful engine for your content marketing. Now, Pinterest is not a marketing tool. Anyone in the entrepreneur space, blogging space, network marketing, internet marketing, MLM, whatever you're doing, an Etsy, Amazon, eBay seller, you shouldn't be ignoring this space. You should be absolutely learning how to leverage it. And today I'm going to give you the goodies. Now, previously I talked about lead generation, and Pinterest is all about lead generation on speed because they actually welcome your content. Now, a full blog post will be shared with this broadcast later, but I just want us to focus on what we're doing today. Now, if you're looking for faster results and you don't want to just have just a few tips, then I highly recommend that you head on to Amazon at julescowpoli.com/TAOPP and grab your copy of The Art of Pinterest Profits. But for now, I'm just gonna share with you. You're gonna get the full shebang of what I've got for you today. Now, you could also prefer to DIY, and reading a book might not be something you're a visual person. Then you might actually love the ultimate Pinterest roadmap, a full-bodied 7-module video experience to help you create rocking, cracking Pinterest assets and skyrocket your subscriptions, your opt-ins, your sales via Pinterest. It is important that you do get that if that's what you want to do at julescowpoli.com/UPRS or JPIN. julescowpoli.com/JPIN. So today we're focusing on how to make the most of your Pinterest assets, and you and I know, if you are a regular on Pinterest, that Pinterest has changed a great deal since the year began. Literally, there's been change after change, and all these changes are geared towards a better user experience and to get you, the Pinterest user, who also knows what you're doing with your brand, your blog, your content marketing, getting better sales. Now, looking at it as an organizational tool, you want to watch what you're pinning. This is my first tip to you. Watch what you pin. You might confuse your analytics. You see, as a business user, if you haven't already got a business account, it's free. There's no cost. It's not going to be charged on you in future. Go to business.pinterest.com and create a business account. You can actually turn your existing personal Pinterest account into a business account by literally just going to your settings and create business account. Now, don't get on Pinterest and go crazy pinning anything and everything. I know they are pretty images, and I know I've done that before. Keep in mind that you want to be congruent. You are there as a brand, as an entrepreneur, someone with a purpose. So you're pinning on purpose for profit. Hey Kim, welcome. So every pin you save, you are sure that your audience, your followers, get to know about it via the notification they will receive. So be careful what you're pinning, because people trust you. There are people that trust you, and when you pin something, they're gonna pin it too. And when they pin it and they check the link and it's some weird stuff, they'll blame it on you. It's not your content, but you are the pinner. They got it via your boards. They believed you, they trusted you, and you've let them down. So be careful what you pin. So only save and repin. Ensure your image link is right for the matter that you're linking, because it's linked to you. So always check. Always be checking. Now, number 2, ensure that the link is right. I'll say it again, because I'll say this again because it's important. Thank you, Leon. You're amazing too. The thing is, when you use Pinterest and you save a pin and it's not linked to the right content, it could be spammy, it could be a virus, it could be malware. If you're not checking that link, you could be spreading all that crap to your followers. They trust you, they're gonna take it on. That's why I'm emphasizing this step and this important point. Now Pinterest is geared more towards being a social search engine. That's why now when you go to Pinterest, you don't see people's follower numbers on as a snippet. It used to be that when you went, you would know that Julie has X number of followers. Now you don't, unless you click on their profile. Then you'll know exactly how many people she's following, are following her, how many pins she has, how many likes, and all that good sauce. So when people come to you, they are now really trusting you completely. They are targeted followers. They know what they want from you. So serve them the right source, give them the right information, because that is what will get you the right people who trust you, who know who you are, who shout your praises and become your brand ambassadors. So I know some pin images are pretty. They are. That's what Pinterest is all about. They are pretty pictures to inspire you. Some are just picture quotes. So make sure that if there is a link, it links to the right information, because there are a lot of unscrupulous people who use the beautiful images to lure people into some unsavory content. So you're pinning on purpose. You're pinning on purpose. Either you want to create the right image, because people, corporates, companies will always be looking for your social, and if your Pinterest is well optimized, it will be one of the top links that comes up in Google when they're searching for you. And if you're linking to crap content, that's you gone. That's the job gone. So don't mind that because you're a corporate or you're looking for jobs, you're not an entrepreneur. If you're using Pinterest, make sure you're pinning the right content. Because when you use Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, you are using that platform on purpose for profit, to grow your brand, to grow your business. You're an entrepreneur, you're a leader, you're positioning. Posture, posture, posture. It works on Pinterest as well. So let's go to the next tip, which is focus on the right content. Now, most users go on Pinterest for 3 reasons: to be educated, to be entertained, or to be inspired. We go on social media mostly for those things. Now, some people go on social media precisely just to be entertained. On Pinterest, people go for those 3 specific reasons. I don't go to Pinterest for any other reason other than to be inspired, to learn something new, or to be entertained. So you want to make sure that your content, what you're pinning on Pinterest, serves any of those 3 purposes, or all of them in one go. You know, hit 3 birds with 1 stone and you get mucho pins, resaves, galore, and followers. Now, Pinterest is a great platform to share your training. If you're a trainer, Leon, you're a trainer, you should be pinning your content to be inspired and to be entertained. Thank you. I see you too. So Pinterest is a great platform to share your training. I was just saying that. And if you set it in chronological order or in hierarchy, literally someone will come to your pin board to get that training and go to your website, spend hours on your site. Guess what that does for your ranking? Great. It reduces your bounce rate, and that increases your rank on search engines, especially Google. You want that if you're a blogger or you have a website where you target and send people to your content. Thank you. Now, so if you're looking to be inspired, say for an occasion, we have Halloween, Christmas, birthdays, weddings, you name it. Pinterest is absolutely a heaven. Like I say, I could spend hours on Pinterest. That's why I really have specific time to go on Pinterest. Otherwise, I could spend hours. So there is no better place to go to be inspired for your events, occasions, gift ideas, and all kinds of shopping ideas. I shared with you a few weeks ago how I actually bought a shoe via Pinterest, a Pinterest recommendation, a local shop. So as an entrepreneur, keep the above things in mind. Entertain, educate, inspire in your pins, and you're going to find you attract followers who are targeted because they are looking for your special kind of sauce. And you'll find people who share your content more because you're giving them value and they want other people to have that value. So your pins or saves are literally your brand speaking to other people. So speak the right language. Speak your target audience language and you'll attract them to you. Now, number 5, patience works here too. Patience works on Pinterest too. I don't know how many times people expect to start something new and have results the next day. It's not going to happen. So Cliched as it is, Pinterest success is all about mindset. It is a marathon. It is not a Usain Bolt race. You're not racing to the finishing line 100 meters. You are creating a brand, a legacy, an empire via Pinterest, social media, whichever platform you use. Take your time, learn how to do it, and it will serve you. It will serve you for life. You take a few good months, years creating the right brand, and it is going to serve you for a long time. So you'll soon attract a lot of traffic from maybe 2 to 3 boards. You could have 50 pin boards, but the most traffic will come from 2 to 3 boards. 80-20 rule, it works on Pinterest too. So make sure your boards are clearly optimized. These boards will have been curated, created, filled with beautiful image pins linking to amazing resources, tools, and content for a period of time. The only way you can attract a lot of traffic to your Pinterest is by pinning regularly and creating pin boards that have content that is awesome, that somebody can literally spend hours on your Pinterest profile, getting ideas, grabbing ideas, sharing them, pinning them, and curating content as well, because there's nothing new under the sky. We always curate and share what's already existing. So here's the deal. You have to incorporate Pinterest marketing and pinning as part of your social media strategy. If you have no website, then just incorporate Pinterest as part of your social media strategies. You do not need a website to share your content. All you need is to create pin images that are optimized. If you don't know an optimized image, it is about 600 wide by 1000 pixels long. 600 by 1000. Create such images. Hi Findy, welcome my sister. Create some such images, and when you post your amazing content on Facebook, your videos, your awesome quotes, or a microblog on Facebook, you then go and pin your image that created on Pinterest and use that pin to get a Facebook link by clicking the timestamp on your pen, or whichever update you gave on Facebook, that timestamp is the link. When you click it, you get that link. You go and use it at the link on your Pinterest image, and you are great, good to go. Make sure you have linked your blog to your Pinterest board. In fact, create a Pinterest board that is specific to your blog, because you want people to be able to find your content on one specific board, not 10 boards, not 20 boards, one board. So you have that one board where you always share every single blog post you have ever written. And if you've just started and you have several blog posts, then absolutely make sure that you find time to at least every blessed day pin one of those posts to your pin boards on that blog pin board, so that you literally have done all your work in one go. And when your following grows, they will keep checking out your boards, and they'll find that one board very attractive. It will be one of your most attractive boards. I'll tell you there are 3 most attractive boards in my Pinterest profile: my travel board, my blog board, and my Pinterest marketing board. They get a lot of traffic, and I get that from where? From Pinterest analytics. Now the thing is, you will not get access to Pinterest tracking and analytics unless you've created a business account, which is free to create. business.pinterest.com, and you'll get your Pinterest business account set up, ready to go. You can just actually literally turn your existing one personal account into a business account. So let's go to the next tip. Be generous and on the spot. Now, if you find content that you love, you find a blog post that's awesome and it's got a pinnable image, go right ahead and pin it. It doesn't cost you anything other than an extra second or 2 on that blog, because you're pinning it to your pin. Why? Because you may find that you need to revisit that content and you're not particularly fast about bookmarking, or your computer crashes and every bookmark goes AWOL. You will be generous. When you find great content, thank you for the hearts, Leon, I love those. When you find great content, pin it, because you are a content marketer and you're looking for other people to share your content to their circles of influence. So the best you can do for others is to share their content to your circle of influence. You don't know who you are impacting by sharing that piece of content on your social media. And let me give you the stats. On Facebook, your Facebook update will last about 24 hours. So the number of people that are likely to see that and maybe go away to that, because some people have a lack mindset. They think if they share other people's content, maybe they'll take away their audience. The thing is, there are very few people who will see it, and very few who will be maybe looking for that specific content. So go ahead and share. Don't worry about the numbers. Number 2, tweet. If you tweet that piece of content, Twitter, it's gonna last 30 minutes maybe, if that, your tweet. That's how long it lasts. Unless somebody else retweets your content, it will last all of 30 minutes and it will be gone, never to be seen again, unless you, the owner, look for it scrolling up and down your feed to find that tweet. So tweet away, tweet other people's content. If you're worried about other people getting excited about that content that might be similar to yours, it's gonna last only all of 30 minutes. Now here's the statistics on Pinterest. Your pin, that pin that you share, will help people for the next few years, limitless. A pin can last forever. It will be there available. People are finding pins that I pinned last year through my pin boards. New followers are finding my content and they're sharing it again. I go find a new pin. When I check my analytics, a pin I pinned 7 months ago is trending today. Your pin shares are so much more powerful than any other social media that is available. That's why I said be very careful what you're pinning. Check it out. Make sure it's congruent with your brand and it is not some scammy, scrappy stuff that you could be sharing and it's going to be there for a long time linked to your brand. So that's the statistics on your socials and why it is important to be generous on the spot. Pin when you read, not when tomorrow I'll pin this, because you won't. When you're reading a post, if it has social shares, tweet, pin, Facebook like, Facebook share. It is the least you can do for getting value from the person that shared the content with you, and it is good to give, because in giving we receive. So guess what Pinterest will do too? Pinterest will love you, because Pinterest loves pins that come from the source. So when you pin from the source, Pinterest loves that, and that ranks higher than the repins that are found straight on Pinterest. So when you pin from the original source of content that you found, say the blog or article or from the Facebook page, and I'll share with you a resource that can help you repin directly from source, you're going to find that Pinterest loves you even more, because you are the kind of person they're looking for. You're bringing fresh content onto Pinterest as opposed to regurgitating what's already on Pinterest. So pin from the source. When you're reading an article and you like it, pin it straight away from the source. And guess what? Guess who also will love you? Your followers, because they'll get a notification that you've pinned something or saved something, and they check it out, they like it, they find value. Guess who will share that as well and resave it on their boards and give it to other people too? Your followers. Win-win situation. You are winning because you're giving. So be a giver, be an entrepreneur who is enterprising and happy to share. So from today, when you read a post, share it. Use those social share buttons. Most articles online have those social share buttons, and they ask you nicely to share without being in your face, pitch face. Share. Number 6, be niche focused but broader with your interest. What do I mean by that? You want to be known for something. Leon, Findy, you want to be known for something. You want people to say, when I go to Leon's Pinterest account or social media account, I am going to pick up information on XYZ. I am known for Pinterest. I'm also known for traveling. But what are you known for? You want to be niche focused. Consider your Pinterest account an extension of your brand. So if you have a blog or a website, make sure you have a board that is linked to your blog. You might not be a regular blogger, but have a pin board that directly links to your website. You might even name it your website name. That's one of the easiest ways to get ranked in search on your website. So if your website isn't yet ranking, I'll tell you the fastest route to rank your website is through Pinterest, because it's a search engine as well, and it links to Google, Yandex, Yahoo, and all those beautiful other search engines, and you want your content to rank. Even if you're not blogging regularly, you want to rank, because the best traffic is the free traffic. The sweetest is organic. So I like our boards to flow sequentially and make sense, don't you? So I make sure that those boards pertaining to our brand are linked to our blog categories too. I've said this before, I'll say it again because you're new to this. Your Pinterest boards should link to your blog categories. Your blog categories, I'm assuming, are optimized. You didn't just pick them out of the air. You went and did your keyword research and created categories that are searchable. Because you can have a whole category on your blog that can be found through search, and people literally find a load of content on your blog that you have optimized because you chose the right category, the right long-tailed keyword. So I make sure that those boards pertaining to our brand are actually linked. So when visitors come to see, if you come to see my Pinterest, you see topics relating to Pinterest marketing, home-based business training, network marketing training, social media marketing, and most important, a board that's linked directly to our blog. So you can find all the pieces of content that I've ever written about sitting over there waiting for you. You don't have to go through my blog one by one. You just use Pinterest as your bookmark to click on the post you want, and you find it on my website. Now, with that said, we also love DIY. I love makeup, I love fashion, I love to be inspired, styles, travel, jokes and fun stuff, food. So I have pin boards related to those specific topics. So you must be niched and known for something while giving a broader interest with your Pinterest, because on Pinterest, if you're just all about one thing, you'll be pushing yourself in a cupboard, in a corner. If someone does not need that particular thing and there is nothing else to see, they'll just go away and they might not even follow you. Remember that people can't follow a pin board as opposed to following you as a person. There are so many people that are following my boards that are not following me directly because they just want that information. And most savvy pinners don't really follow anyone anymore. They actually follow boards. So you'll find that you have a board that has 4,000 followers and you only have 1,000 followers on your profile. Why? It's because that board has a lot of value information that people are sharing and resharing to their followers, and so people are following that board as opposed to following you. And when you search via Pinterest, you can actually search via pins, boards, or people. So there you go. You should create boards that are searchable and optimizable. You should be niched but have broader interests, because you're a whole person. You're not just one boxed in person. You're a whole person with a variety of interest and a variety of amazing things that you can share and that you like. So share your likes, share your life, so we can get to know a little bit about you and your character, and therefore connect with you through your Pinterest. It's all mindset, isn't it? So there's a full blog post, like I said, that will be connected to this with at least 3 or 4 more tips on how to make the best use of the new Pinterest and attract the right people, opt-ins and sales for your business, and attract the right people to you, looking for you for your kind of services and expertise in your career and job. So if you're looking for more tips on how to improve your Pinterest marketing, then make sure to subscribe to our blog at julescalpoli.com/jblog. And I highly recommend the Ultimate Pinterest Roadmap. It is a video experience, 7 modules packed with value on Pinterest marketing for you, so you can learn how to market your business. A lot of people reach out to me and say, how do you use Pinterest? And I say, just get this resource and you'll be able to, because I can't sit here and tell you how amazing Pinterest can be for your business, your brand, your person, and you as a corporate person looking to improve your status in your job. Social media is a powerful resource that employers use to learn more about you, and Pinterest is one of them. So if you want to read, if you're a reader, then I definitely cannot recommend enough The Art of Pinterest Profits, julescalpoli.com/TAOPP. Go get that book. You will love it on Amazon. It is really packed full of my knowledge, expertise, experiences on how Pinterest works. Go get your copy. And until the next broadcast, I hope by then Facebook will be happy